No, I don't know. I just mean you usually don't end up using it like that. It's not as good as Blessing of Kings. We don't have it rated as high as Blessing of Kings.
Sure.
And unlike a Blessing of Kings, it's also never a dead card.
Let's see. What other... Infinite space. Okay, I am not ignoring you. What's your question again? What? I have to look back. This chat is going way too fast for me. I can't. Okay, infinite space.
Light bomb.
Tell me your question again, or your comment, or whatever.
Very friendly, Ian. Being very friendly.
Well, I'm very confused. This is flustered merps talking here. The chat is there's too many people now. I can't do this.
Legendary? I want a legendary.
See,
I feel sad after the way we lost 2 of those games.
Like, you don't buy packs, but you want legendaries, but you like don't want them, but you don't play constructed. I don't understand you.
Well, if I have packs and I'm opening them, I might as well get legendaries, right?
That's fair.
Golden common.
This is also, I think, my first golden card out of all the packs I opened. Blizzard is punishing me for hoarding.
The more gold you have, the less, or the worse cards that you actually get.
Yup. Alright guys, remember, for Hearth Arena, Tuesday, or overnight Monday, whenever, check the Twitter feed, check the website, get in before the doors are gated. And it should hopefully be good.
Yep, really excited. We've been working pretty hard on this thing, and I've been eating or ordering delivery for 3 days straight just to kind of save a little bit of time. Not the fact that I'm super lazy.
It's my second Shadow Bomber. I'm gonna go make a Shadow Bomber pre-stack.
Yeah, you go do that. All right.
You know, now that I think about it, there's only a quarter of the cards, or like maybe a third when you take away the basics, of these packs compared to Classic. And the Arena are only going to give these packs now, so it's just going to fill up really quickly. Golden! Oh, those were the worst packs ever. V6S, Adwicta, will you ever change your card back? No. I don't think so.
What kind of food do you order? I order wings. I go with wing of fries. For 3 days straight, I've gone with a pound of wings and a pound of fries, and it is amazing because it's waffle fries and Cajun waffle fries. Guys, that is heaven right there.
Yeah, the fireside is still the best.
Spaghetti and goat spaghetti.
Nah, the fireside is the best. This is the best looking one.
We remember how we got the fireside one. We did it in the most antisocial way possible. We like linked up 3 computers in one room just to get the card back. We didn't play with anyone else. We didn't make friends because that's not what we do. We don't make friends.
Man.
Is it from Wings Over, Merps? Yes, it is. Wings Over. Fantastic. I'm gonna plug that for a little bit. Wings Over Wings. Amazing.
Maya Vice asks, I have been experiencing much less control decks after the release of GVG. Is it due to the probability of spells being lessened with the increased card pool? Do you guys prefer tempo, aggro, mid-range as opposed to purely control decks? Well, I never like playing control decks, so the GVG meta has actually been really good to me. But the RNG is also really bad. So it's not really bad, but it got upped. So it kind of balances it out. But the reason there's not that many control decks is that people try to make control decks, and even the ones that more or less succeed at making a control deck, it still fails more often. Because if you have more aggro stuff, you can't really build a control deck with the typical offerings that you get in the arena, even if you got the pre-GVG amounts of removal. Like, people talk about how removals are getting less or whatever, but Shaman has more removal now than they used to, by the odds. Mage has more removal now than they used to. They're just not mass removals, but they are more removals. So it's not that you can't play control, it's just that the meta, and the thing with RNG and well, not really RNG, but you put out like a mini bot or something, your opponent can't remove it immediately, you just win the game. There's a lot more ways to just win the game now than there used to be. So that means no matter how much you control, you just keep giving your opponents more and more chances to just win the game. which is what's going against control, which is fine. I mean, I never liked control, but I used to be one of the I think one of the most tempo oriented players that I knew, who was finding success in the arena, and now I feel like I'm playing control all the time because everyone is way more aggro than me. And I've tried, but when I go aggro, it has that same like RNG feel to it. Like I've gone aggro before, but it hasn't been like good. It's been like average. So the problem with going too aggro is always that it's by definition more dependent on your opponent not having answers. So even if 3 out of 4 decks don't have answers, that 1 out of 4 deck that has the answer will kill you, and you'll end up with like a less than 9 win average.
Yep. All right, guys. Any other comments before we end this slightly disappointing but kind of hilarious run today?
Rogue. Rogue is like our bad luck charm. Never playing Rogue again. We're doing something like... We're doing like Hunter next. We're going to do Hunter next because we have a 12 win average with Hunter, and so that's got to work out well.
So I apparently inadvertently flexed on stream, and I'm hearing about it.
It's the least we could do for them after today, man.
There you go. Just use my body for other people's enjoyment. That's what I do.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Arena Coop. We'll be back again next week, Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. And after that, we're not going to be doing another Arena Coop actually until New Year's Day, the night of New Year's Day, because that next weekend after that is like Christmas weekend, and we're all like away and doing things. So we'll see you guys again, hopefully next week at 8 p.m. And there will be more Poltralizers throughout the week, but not as often as last week. We're probably going to do 2 at most, like 3 of them. So join us for those as well. And Hearth Arena, God, we're doing a lot of stuff this month. I really hope this like calms down a bit afterwards and it's just like more of a streaming thing.
Yeah, I hope so too.
My advice as at Adwickdale, when is the next Poltralizer? Well, I don't know if Merps is going to do a Poltralizer before that, but there's definitely not one tomorrow. And I will be doing one most likely on Wednesday. Merps may do one on Tuesday or on Wednesday or on Thursday or not.
I'll see.
Depends. The whole point of the Poltralizer is that it should be flexible on our schedule because we can't have like set schedules the way we could last week. I actually had to take vacation to be able to do that last week. So that's not going to happen again for a number of months.
Staycation.
Staycation. So it'll be a lot of like follow us on Twitter or put the alert up on the Twitch, and when we stream, we'll usually send a shout out maybe a couple hours beforehand or something, and then you can join in. Okay. Thanks again for tuning in, and hope to see you guys next time.
All right. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining in. Bye.